Hello everyone, this is my video on how to make attractive presentation on PowerPoint. So first I'm going to open PowerPoint. So there you go. And now I will open blank presentation. So now first I will add the title. So the topic of the presentation will be cars. There you go. So now I will tell how to give this a good background. So it's your choice. You can go to design ideas and check. So now it's not giving, it takes a bit of time. So I'll just go to see new designs. So just I'll go to see new designs. So it will show more. So it's not showing that much good. So I will just go to Chrome. There you go. Now I'll go to Google and just go and search any car like Lamborghini. So I will take this car and copy the image and paste it. So there you go, and I'm going to make it smaller. So as you can see, it is automatically giving very nice layouts and ideas. So let's see more design ideas. Now it's showing more. So according to me, this one looks very nice. Let's see. Oh no. So let's try this. Nope. Yeah, this looks nice. So now I can also edit it as per my purpose. So I can just change its size like this. There you go. So this looks more nice. Now for adding new slide, I can just do click on this slide and then right click and add new slide. Or if you want to like make more specific slide, you can just go to so if you want to make a more slide like for customizable, so you can just go to insert and new slide. So this will show many new themes of the slide. So there is title slide, title and content comparison, and many more. So I'll just go to title only. So I will write like any car name. Let's say Bugatti. Yeah, only Bugatti. So you can also do this and just write, and again go to Chrome and write Bugatti specs. So this will is showing the interior and few of the specs. So this is some are showing the interior, but as you can see they are not giving any specs. So for now I'll just copy paste the interior photo. So for copying you can do right click and then copy image and then go to PowerPoint and paste. There you go. So you can make it smaller. Microsoft PowerPoint has a very nice feature where it underlines the word which is incorrectly spelled or the grammar is wrong. So in this case, the spelling of Bugatti is wrong. It should be double T. So if I right click, it will show some options. Either you can do ignore all, or you can do like change it. There you go. So now I'm gonna make a collage of the Bugatti. So I'm just gonna go to Chrome again and just take this car and copy this image and then paste. So now I'm gonna just right click and paste. There you go. Now I'm gonna scale it. There you go. So now I'm gonna crop this image. So for cropping, you can just go to right click and crop. There will be option at the top or at the bottom. So now I can crop it. There you go. And for finalizing the crop, you can just click outside the photo, borders of the photo. There you go.
And I'm gonna talk about
The photo editing in the upcoming videos. It will be related to GIMP and Paint 3D. So for putting this at front and this at back, I'll just select this and do right click. So there will be a option where there is send to back. So I'll just click on this and the photo will be sent to back. As you can see, it's going at the back. So I can just align it here like this, or I can just put it out inside. And for like changing the rotation, you can just click this icon and rotate your cursor like this. So this looks nice. So I'm gonna do this like that. So now I'm gonna add one more picture of Bugatti. So let's check. So let's go to this cost. So let's find few things. There you go. So this is just the comparison between two cars of Bugatti and Tesla. So I'm just gonna add this. So copy and paste on this. And paste. There you go. So now I'm gonna make it smaller. So there you go. Or I can make this smaller and make this bigger. And then send this to back also. There you go. So now it's showing the comparison between them. For this you can make a collage on the car. This is good for the graphical presentation of pictures. So I can also do one more thing. I can just click shift and then click each of the pictures like this, 1, 2 and 3, and then I can go to format and change and add frames to them. So whichever you like, you can just add the frames. So there are many options. So this no, this looks nice, so I'm just added it. So there is one more thing you can do. You can group all three photos like this. So you can again type shift and then select these, then right click and there will be option of grouping. So you can go to group and it will group the pictures. Now you can change the size and move it as you wish, all of them together like this, and even change the size. Can also rotate it like this or like this. And for ungrouping you can again click right. So for ungrouping you can again right click, right. So for ungrouping you can again right click. For ungrouping these pictures you can click on the picture and do right click. So there will be option of group, where at the bottom there will be again an option of ungroup, so you can ungroup them. There you go. You can also do one more thing. You can also change the background, the background of the slide. So first you can go to design and select format background. So there will be four options: solid fill, gradient fill, picture texture fill, or pattern fill. This is just to hide background graphics. So first I'll go to solid fill. So in this it's only a plain color. Like if I want to do black, I'll just go here and click on black. So there you go. And if I want to do any other color like blue, I can do that also. So there's also one more option, so of transparency. So the more I increase the transparency, the lighter the color will be, and in full transparency there will be no color, as you can see. And at less transparency, so the color is light, and non transparency there will be the original color you selected. So now let's go to the other category, which is gradients fill. So this is also a very nice thing. So this is my favorite option for formatting background. Here you can just click here and add a color. So I can just add black color, and you can move it for so you can move this for the alignment like this. So I'm just gonna put the black in the middle, and there's gonna be some white here. So as you can see, this is it. And you can also do one more thing. You can change the preset gradients. So these are the default gradients in Microsoft PowerPoint. You can also change the type from linear to radial, or to path, or shade from title, and many things. So I'm just gonna put rectangle. That looks nice. And you can also do one more thing, the direction. So like it can be here or here and anything. So I like it here. You can also change the position like this. So I like it here. So there's also in this, it also has the option for transparency. So the more you increase, the lesser it would be. So this is for only this color. So there is also the option of transparency in this. So this only adds transparency to the color which is selected. So like if I select this color and give it a little transparency, as you can see, the color would be changed from black to gray. So black is good for me. And same with the others. So to remove or add, you can just click on a color like this, and just this is the delete option, so you can just click on it like this. And for adding, you can just add like this. And you can also delete in one more way. You can just click on the color and hit the delete key on the keyboard like this. And again, I'm showing you telling you another way for adding a color, which is you can just click on this panel like this. So as you can see, it has given me a color. So I can just delete it. Yeah, there you go. So next, I'm gonna show you how to make a very nice, like, thank you for watching and something like that. So new slide. So this, for these kind of things, if you have a very nice handwriting, you can put here like thank you or something like that. So I'm doing this with my mouse. I don't have a pen right now. And you can also give this different color, like give it a rainbow color. As you can see, it's very pretty and nice. So you can, oops, yeah, so you can make different kind of colors for and pictures and like show your art. And you can also do one more thing. You can just click, so you can also do one more thing. You can just click here and write, so you can also do one more thing, but first you, yeah, so you can make different kind of colors for and pictures and like show your art. So I'm gonna click on select and then click on to add title. So now I'm gonna add thank you for watching. Yeah, so you can also edit this in your own way. So you can go to format and just change its color and its word art. So there you go. So I like this one, so I'm gonna just add this and change its font size. So I'll just put the size to be 96. This looks nice. And just change its position. You can also do one more thing which I showed in the last video, which is I go to insert and just go to 3D models and go to emoji, then just select a emoji. So I'm just gonna select this, or there are also many more. You can also select this one, or like which are appropriate for you and for your topic. You can also do this. So it's inserting. There you go. So I can also do like this. Thank you for watching. And if you even more want even more attractive thank you for watching, you can just go to variant fill or picture or texture fill, which is also very good. You can just click here and select different kind of textures, or if you're like, if you feel restricted to these things, so you can just go to insert. So you can go insert picture from a file or online pictures or from icons. So this also has a transparency. So I think this looks nice. And you can also do, or you can do a pattern fill, where there are also many things, like you can do this one or this one or grid one. This looks like more for maths, or this, there are many. So I recommend these three things. So this one is good. And don't forget to click the notification bell for updates on new videos.